What up, people? Let me just ask you all a quick question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, dearest at Marvel Champions. How's oh man, it doesn't come out. It's getting text. How's everybody doing on this fine It's Wednesday. Wednesday evening. P.S. I am now live. Fix that up. Tweet. Look at that. Record-setting tweet. Took me 1 minute to get the tweet out today. Look at freaking that. What's up, people? Actually, I gotta hop in AQ real quick, too. I was being asked when I would have energy, and I've got energy now to take down this node. Apparently, this might be the last node of the map. So, real quick before we do anything else. But what's up, people? How is everybody doing? Greetings from Seattle. Are you in Seattle now, Doc? Awesome, dude. Awesome. Let's drop this Kamal in all of 30 seconds here. If that actually, crap. I want to get some healing. I'm gonna deliberately slow this fight down, because otherwise I could have killed her in well, this probably the special 2 followed by a 5-hit combo. But let me actually try to get a bit of healing in. Let these Furies drop off. There we go. Now I'll use my special 3. Don't want to kill her. Hashtag BG Bond Age 2019. What is this, man? In front of your door, BG? Well, come on in, Doc. What are you doing out there, man? The party's inside. Oh, come on. Kamala. Kamala. Not funny, Kamala. Oh, my God. I'm not going to be able to heal, am I? Dude, what a joke. Come on, let me get some healing off. Ah, my God, and then I get hit with the heavy attack. Alright, what a waste of time. What a freaking waste of time. What a waste of time that was. Took more damage than I would have hadn't I just finished up the fight. Alright, oh, that wasn't the last node. Well, I mean, I guess the last node doesn't matter as much. It's just, or maybe it does. Well, no, it kind of does. I mean, 100% extra attack. Maybe it doesn't. Whatever. Anyway, what's up, everybody? So how is everyone doing? Who was the first one in here? DZ was the first one in here, followed by Christopher Washington, Luis Miguel Ruiz, Justin Gray, Victor Pampa, Alex42, Daniel Casas, Derek H, Jay Sanders Plumber, Tobias J, Ian Pinch, Pixie Bell. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let me scroll this down. Shane Ramsey, I think I already said Miguel. Didn't watch one of your streams, and all goes to poop. Yeah, it went to poop a little bit earlier, but it's fine. It doesn't matter all that much. But what's up, everybody? We got Star in here. Cade, we got Cade and the whole Cade raid crew. Chalupian, hey BG, I've been playing Diablo 2 on my slight off time from an alliance for work and stuff. Would you ever consider rekindling your addiction to stream it? I mean, I've played it since the days where I was addicted. I don't think I could ever get addicted to it again. Not like it's still awesome. It's still very awesome. But it'll never have that like first initial impact that it had on me. But would I ever stream it? I considered it for like just like a one-off type of stream. I have no plans to do it on the regular or anything like that. But there's a chance that there could be like a one-time stream special or something. But I don't know. it's an okay game to stream, but I wouldn't be able to chat with you guys as much, and that's mainly the reason why I stream, is just to talk with everybody. With this game, you know? That is the main reason. But anywho, oh man, slow mode is on. Yeah, we had some spam earlier. I don't. We'll see if that person's still on their rampage or whatever of making 100 fake accounts. If not, I'll turn off slow mode. But for right now, I'm gonna leave it on. What up, Braga? I'm convinced I'll never find an alliance up to my speed. Work from home, so can play all day and want to play with a group of 29 summoners with no life. Is that too hard to ask? Jay, dude, you'll find a group. I mean, there. Okay, 29 other people? Probably not. But you'll find a group of people that are pretty dedicated, and you know, maybe you'll have like for example, for Loki, man, we're pretty dedicated. You know, there's not too many alliances that are like more dedicated than us. There are some, but there's not many. And I would say it's a split in our alliance. Like there's a bunch of, or there's like a good handful of grinders who will be just grinding arena quite a bit. Then there's a group that you know, they don't grind as much, but they spend on crystals and pick up the offers that they come around to make sure that they are competitive and everything. Like it's gonna be a mix of something like that, but you'll definitely find a good group if you keep looking. Derek H sending over $2, saying stop. You got it, dude. Hold on 1 second. Hold it, please. Slap. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Brian, stop this stream. I want cake, please. What do I do, guys? Do I stop? Do I stop the stream, or do I keep going and tell my wife no cake for you? I'm sorry. Before the stream even speaks, the stream has spoken. Rip stream, Laura says, yeah. Sup, you big batch? A big batch? What? A batch of what, dubes? What could that possibly be? What's up, dude? Did you see what I asked in the chat? Are you grinding for Ghost, dubes? BG, you threw my husband for a loop when you said you weren't streaming Saturday because of the meetup. No SpongeBob for me. Rip. Pixie Bell, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're not going to get a chance to watch your SpongeBob after your husband passes out during my stream. But there must be some other way to knock him out. Maybe, you know, I mean, I don't recommend like drugging people necessarily, you know, but I mean, if you're already married to them, you know, just to get some SpongeBob time in. It's not like it's anything, you know, it's not like you're doing anything bad. You just, you know, you just want to watch some SpongeBob. B. Daniel sent it over $2 saying at a bar with a chick having fun, but wanted to Vin. Wait, hold on. I must be reading this wrong. I wanted to V in. V is a check mark. Oh, okay, got it. Wanted to check in. All right. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, V in. What is this cool new slang terminology that I'm not aware of? But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the $2. I appreciate it, and hope you have a good time at the bar. Thank you for the 2. It is always appreciated, B. Daniels. Hopefully you and your chick friend have a good time. Yeah, I just saw it a couple minutes ago. Just woke up from a nap. No, I'm not grinding for a ghost. Okay. I didn't think you were, but man, that type of score was like, alright, what is going on here, man? This is nuts. Go get her Cade, you bastard. Wait, what? Oh, it's cake? I'm guessing, yeah. I was hungry, I didn't eat dinner. Ugh. Stop it, man. Wife is always right. But cravings. No, get that baby out of here, Max. Get the hell out of here. You can want cake and not be pregnant. Be a husband, model, and get cake tickets. I mean, you guys really want me to leave and go get cake? I mean, it's not. It doesn't take that long, I guess. You know, it's right around the corner. Don't have to go too far to go to the grocery store or something, but you know. Pretend Cam didn't make a typo. Dude, he's just so used to typing Cade. BG, have you seen they are forcing the barcode players to change their names? If not, check Twitter. Yeah, no, I did see that. It's awesome, dude. Kabam, they're doing good things, man. They've messed up. They've messed up in a lot of ways, and they'll continue to mess up, I'm sure. But hey, man, they also do some good things, and this is one of those good things. Happy as hell to see it. Shout out to the mods, Ziski. What's going on? Where are we at here? Cody, I tried to find your last one, and I just don't see it. So you might have to type that one out again. I went looking, but I don't seize it. Yeah, tried looking again, still don't see it. Decent amount of that score came from Arena, but I've been using Avengers, burning my quest energy as well. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess most of my, like, my entire score came from just using questing energy too. It's nowhere near yours, but yeah, you run like a 6-star Avenger or something, man. Those points add up real fast. It's probably true, but I've only ever wanted cake when I was expecting. Understandable. Brian, I kind of hate Iceman right now. His damage sucks. I don't even want to fight A-Bomb right now. Yeah, dude, that's those. Honestly, man, those are some of the worst fights. Doing the immunity fights. If you have a what's it called? If you don't have like a hard-hitting immunity champion, you know, like doing that fight, like fighting Abomination with Medusa or Red Hulk or something like that, no problem. But a lot of times people bring in like dual immunities. Eat out of Omni? Yeah, what Ziski said. Eat on vacation. No, slow mode's not permanent. I was just making sure the spammer guy wasn't here again. For those of you who don't, like, I'm gonna turn it off right now. But for those of you who don't know, like, there was a guy who made like 100 accounts earlier or something like that. That's not an exaggeration. It was like 100 accounts, and it's just, you know, just spamming away. But here, we'll turn it off. I don't really like slow mode. I prefer to leave it off, but sometimes you do what you gotta do. Oh, come on, Nebula. Get cake. Let's see if this chat understands copy pastas. Oh, don't bring the copy pastas here. I like Twitch, but that's one of the few things on Twitch that sometimes is pretty stupid. Sometimes it's funny, I guess, but yeah. BG, would you still take Undupe Medusa or Blade to Labyrinth, or would you wait for the dupe? I would definitely not take an unduped Medusa to Labyrinth. No way, no how. The damage output would not be strong enough. It's already a struggle to keep her damage consistently high in Labyrinth as it is. Without the Furies, yeah, you're asking for a very long Labyrinth run. Put Lola in the stream while you go get cake for Laura. I bet you guys would be more entertained by that, actually. As far as like Blade, that's kind of painful too, because you really want to have the healing for those long fights. That's part of what makes Blade so good, is that it's super cheap because he can heal. Like his damage output is not the strongest for a lot of the fights, but because he can heal, like it doesn't really matter. You know, I'll take a few extra minutes per fight if it means I don't have to go farm Winter Soldier, you know, my entire life. BG, the barcode announcement. Hector, I know, dude. It's awesome, right? I was really hoping they were going to do something about it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I was hoping they'd do something about it. I meant to make like a video about Alliance War and like the things that I would like to see improved. And that was good. That was, of course, something on the list. But I never made that video. I never made it, actually, because of the whole diversity thing when it changed. Oh, come on! Dexterity, get out of here. X23 recovers out of that special too quick. But, yeah, I was gonna make that video like the day that they announced the diversity changes, and then I just never went back to make that video. For sure, seek an alliance like for Loki. The one I'm in now is AQ focused, but maybe run 2 wars a week and end in season 2, silver 1. Need gold 2 or better, so leaving this week before season 3 for sure. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Definitely find an alliance that that runs 3 wars per week, I would say. You definitely want something like that. How many sponsors are you up to now, BG? I don't know. I'd have to check it out. Actually, it doesn't take too long to check. Let me go ahead and check it. Well, let's find out. I'm curious myself. I'm gonna guess 90. Let me see what I got. Sponsorships. Holy moly, 107. Wow. Awesome. I loves you guys. 107 of you people. If you find people sponsoring me, thank you, everybody. That is more than expected. Pretty soon I am going to have to go and make a new, like the 1-year banana thing, because, like Cameron over here is up to 10 months. Sponsor me for 10 months. That's cake money. I mean, some of that money has gone to cake, so, you know. Put Laura on stream, you get cake. I'm sure you guys would love that too, but no. Is YouTube dipping into sponsor money as well? Just curious. I'm sure they do. Yeah, I think it's actually better than Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Because on Twitch, I think it's like a 50% split or something like that. On YouTube, I don't think it's like that. I think I get the majority. Alright, Cody, let me see if I could find your message this time. What do we got here? I seem to only be seeing your read last messages and not your actual messages. Dude, I still can't find your comment. What the heck? Alright, I'm actually going to control F this. Because I scrolled all the way up and all I could see is your other message to read last. Oh, whoops. That is your only messages. You have 2 messages. One is read last, please. And then your other message is BG, please read last. Wow. If that's some kind of troll. Let me scroll this back down. Yeah, Twitch is 50-50 on sponsors. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it also varies, if I'm not mistaken, too. I don't think you're allowed to like talk about it if you're like, I don't think you're allowed to give the details, which is why I've always been like cautious of like whatever details I can give for YouTube, because man, I just you know, you gotta like sign some papers and stuff, not actual papers, like digitally sign it, and I don't read that stuff, man. I don't know what I can and cannot talk about, but I know on Twitch I've heard people say in the past that I think they start out as 50-50 and then it changes, like the more subscribers you have over there or something. You know, it's funny, the credit card I used to sponsor you is pretty much only used for YouTube. I'm stubborn as hell, so I won't change it and have my sponsor be interrupted. Well, thank you, Cameron. I'll try super chat. I'll try super chat it because it's pretty funny. Yeah, dude, I don't like. I definitely looked for you. I mean, I control F'd it. I don't know why it's not putting it in the chat if it's getting like auto deleted or something. I have it as all messages are visible too. The live chat, not just the top chat or whatever. So I should be able to see if it's in here, but it's weird it's not. You can't show Twitch correspondence to public, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm not even entirely sure, but that sounds right. Sounds about right. Feels awesome to be uncollected. Already completed uncollected in event quest, and I can already see a 6-star on the horizon. Nice, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. What, Twitch is like Fight Club? I mean, a little bit, I guess. BG, rank up 5-star Gulk or 4-star Duped Void. I'd probably go with the Duped Void personally. It kind of depends on what you need. Like for certain fights, you might really want that Gulk. If you take like Path 8 in like Alliance War and fight that Starburst node, you'd probably want to rank up that Gulk. But I don't find Gulk to be all that useful, and I think Void is a bit more useful for me. Evan Love, Twitch emotes. Yeah, the Twitch emote system is way better than it is over here. I would definitely sponsor other people. I may sponsor people soon enough anyway. Just want to make sure, you know, I'm in a good enough place to. I wish that let's say I sponsored Legacy, and then I could use Legacy's emojis over here. I wish I could, like, that's how it is on Twitch. You could, if you're sponsored in someone else's channel, then you could use their custom emojis anywhere you go. It's just way better that way. 5-star Gulk don't need the dupe. That's correct. 5-star Gulk. Any star Gulk don't need that dupe. ABG going for Void. Do you think I'm safe at 4.4 mil, or should I keep going to be even safer? 4.4, I would say, is 99.99999% safe. You're good, dude. You're definitely good at 4.4. Just finished Road to Labyrinth. Have rank 4 unduped blades, Starkey, and X23. What's the best option for Labyrinth, or should I focus on Act 5 Exploration? Personally, I would do Act 5 Exploration before anything. Get yourself a rank 5 5-star champion. And then hit up Labyrinth. That is my recommendation. I mean, you could do an easy path, like if you really needed the tier 2 alphas right now, you could do the easy path in Labyrinth, but I don't... with the champions you have, I don't think that's the right way to go. I think exploring Act 5 would be the right way to go. BG, I'm in some deep trouble. I started watching Dr. Phil, and I couldn't pick... Wait, Dr. Phil. I couldn't pick between him and you until your stream called my name. Thank God. No one, and I mean no one can replace BG, thanks. Dr. Phil, is that guy still on, or is that like reruns? Oh man. BG, if I have no immediate obvious gems to rank up, should I rank 2 5 stars or rank 4/rank 5 4 stars for a faster arena grind? I prefer to go with the 5 stars myself. If you have the alphas. Just because you don't always have time to run through all of your champions, but 5 stars, of course, they give a lot more points. So yeah, definitely prefer to rank up the 5s myself. As far as like what's going to give you the most amount of points per catalyst or something, I'm not entirely sure. You might get more points out of the 4 stars if you end up running your 4 stars like 5-6 times a day or something like that. But outside of cases like that, I don't think it really matters which one you pick for more points. So yeah, 5 stars. I fell asleep while playing and dropped my phone in the toilet. Wait, you were sleeping on the toilet? You do that too? Yo, BG, I got a 6-star Loki today. Only my second 6-star because my first 2 crystals were both Iron Fist. Why does Kabam hate me? Oof, Shane, that's a bit rough there, dude. Although I saw there was somebody in 3 Loki that had a pretty sick Medusa kill with their Loki that I recently saw. That's pretty badass, honestly, man. Loki is actually kind of cool at times. It's actually kind of cool at times. B just got back from vacation. What did Void go for in round 1? I think it was 3.3. Something like that. What's up, BJ? Work again? Panaman Pete, you gotta quit working already. What is with all this work stuff? Oh, Cody sent it over $10. All right, this one I can actually read. Saying, my wife and I went to Jimmy John's, and when she paid, she pulled out a stack of 1s, and without missing a beat, I said she earned that on stage while holding our 7-month-year-old. To her credit, it was G-sale cash. What is? Hold on. What is G-sale cash? Do I regret asking that? Is that something bad? Garage sale? Is that what it is? Okay. Alright. I was thinking G like G string, and I was like, uh-oh. What? Don't hurt yourself, PG? I know. Oh, man. Dude, did the what's it called? Did the person taking the money say, like, give a funny look or whatever? I was holding out baby when I said that, and a garage sale. Yeah. Oh man. Or did your wife like slap you or anything? That's pretty awesome though. Or Plexi had also sent it over $5 saying, when I started working, you were streaming. I get out of work and you are streaming. All that lost valuable time to grind for virtual items lost. No. Yeah, I never stopped. I actually never stopped grinding. The stream has been going this entire time. Don't listen to the thing that says it's only been going for 26 minutes. Or Plexin, thank you very much for the $5 though, dude. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. G-Cell Cash is now funny forever. For the record, I suspect it was related to the stage. Okay, so I wasn't the only one. Alright. Thank you, Glory Man. He's trying not to laugh. That's the way to go, man. You always gotta side with the, not only with the woman, but you gotta side with the person who's actually going to be paying, you know? BG, I've been working until 1 AM all month, and your streams are keeping me sane. Thank you. Nephilim, no problem, dude. I'm guessing you're also a fan of Diablo, with a name like the Nephilim. Eddie Gonzalez sent over $2 saying, shout out to Major Miles, partner in crime since day one. Shout out Major Miles. TP5, gang. Thank you for the $2, Eddie. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I missed the first 20 minutes of trying to send a tweet. Hey, it only took me 1 minute today. It was a record-setting tweet. I actually got it out really fast. For once, I actually got a tweet out quickly. Thanks for answering my question, BG, about Medusa and Blade. What are some of the best ways to get an Awakening Gem for them for Labyrinth? It's tough to get 5-star Awakening Gems. Act 5 has a couple in there. Outside of that, like special deals that come around, or completing Labyrinth itself. Like, that's pretty much all you got. There are not many ways to get 5-star Awakening Gems. Not yet, at least. Maybe there'll be more introduced at some point here. I mean, I'm sure they're always going to be introducing them more, but like anytime soon, probably not. Even 4-star Awakening Gems are still somewhat hard to come by. Some of us have like a decent stack of 4-star Awakening Gems at this point, but that's mostly just because we've been playing the game for a while. And I guess they do come in those celebrity challenges, which they're not all that rare. Every like 3 months or so we get one of those. Oh man, I'm so sad. Like with no more movies coming out, right? Like no more Marvel movies coming out for this year. We're not gonna get another celebrity challenge, right? Or do you guys think they'll have one for Venom, even though it's not like a Marvel? It's being produced by Sony or something, right? OBG predictions on Golk for next arena round. I would say probably high 2s. I don't know. I got to think about it a little bit more. I want to see where Void goes in the second round. But I think Golk is going to go for less than Void, but probably not much less. What's the difference between map 4 and 5 crystals? You just get more fragments in map 5. Actually, actually got it out really fast. BG 2018. Wow. My dad's favorite beer to order at the restaurant we frequent is a Trophy Wife. The waiter always makes the comment of another one, alluding to my mom. Oh man, is that a compliment or is that an insult? I'm not even sure. Because I mean, it means they're good looking, right? But doesn't it also mean like that's the only good thing about them or something like that? I don't know. I don't know what like the actual meaning of Trophy Wife is. Brian, I'm more determined to get this question answered than the dude who was more determined to spam your stream earlier. Well, what is it? All I see is what's your actual question? Scrolling up a little bit, but I don't see your name. Well, I'm gonna scroll back down, cause yeah. Eddie sending over another buck saying, Kabam offers are always random, or are they? Is there an order that Kabam has for certain offers? Would be nice to know what's coming. No, they're random. Like random to us at least. You know, I'm sure they plan them out pretty well in advance. That with like a combination of looking at the data, like the players and game data to see like, you know, what players need and that kind of thing. But yeah, like as far as we know, no, they're all random. They're all random. Do you see thank you for the buck, Eddie. Did you see Ronan pull a 5-star Awakening Gem from a 5-star Max Sig Crystal right after pulling 5-star Mortal Iron Fist BG? Yeah, I did see that, dude. It's pretty nuts, man. Pretty freaking nuts. Could be a Celebrity Challenge when Iron Fist 2 comes out on Netflix. Ooh, maybe. BG, I want to grind for gold pool, but need to turn on suicides. Just hit 21 to 25 mil range. Do I have a shot, or is it a waste of unit/time? No, dude, I think that's about what the champion's going to go for. My guess is 21 million for gold pool. So, and I could even see it going less than that possible. Oh, come on. I would go for it, man. Go for it all the way. Turn those suicides on. Let it rip. Let it freaking rip. BG, quick mastery check. Was that what you were asking? Alright, I guess we can do a quick mastery check. I did one earlier today, but we can do another one. Why not? Hello, I'm here. I may or may not just get home from a hot date that went well. Ooh, Doc McShoddy. Well, wait a minute. If you just got home from a hot date that went well, how well could it have gone? Wink, wink. Catch my drift. After every match, do one push-up. Hashtag BG Arena Challenge. Change your life. I'll think about doing one push-up every time I finish an arena match. Like I'm like mentally I'll do one, you know. But physically, no, I'm good. Alright, let's go check out the masteries real quick here. What's up, BG? Had one of those days, if you know what I mean. Everything that could have gone wrong did. Nice to come home, chill, and forget about things, you know? Oh, yeah, Luke. I've had those days. I think we've all had some of those days. So, I know what you mean, dude. I know what you mean. Alright. Masteries. So this is what my current mastery setup is. I've got pretty standard left half, 3 in Despair, 5 in Assassin. I'm thinking about dropping some points out of Assassin. First date, I got that Kiss Man, that's a win. Okay, first date, yeah, you want to be home after first date, man. You don't really want anything more than that. Then that makes you question, you know what I mean? What's up, Dicer? Alright, but yeah, so I'm thinking about dropping some points out of Assassin. Defense, my standard left half of the tree to unlock the willpower part of the defensive tree. Man, we really need another section in defense. Thinking about it, like the only reason to put 15 points in is to get to like willpower. It'd be nice if like in the offense tree we have like 2 different sections that we can split off into. I mean, defense, you know, it's less important, I would say. and there's less things that you could really have as far as defense goes. Because offense, you know, of course you could have other options like having deep wounds if you run bleed champs, or having what the suicide masteries offer. So I know it's not as easy, but it'd be nice if we could have additional choices here. But anyway, I'm running 1 point in Resonate at the moment, mostly because I'm running Void. And having just that extra debuff. If I'm using him for, like, I want to say maybe about 75% of my fights in Alliance War at the moment, and having that extra debuff is really nice. Not just for reversing healing, but not just for reversing healing with Despair, but also just, you know, extra damage is really nice. I don't think I'll have any troubles finishing off like a maxed out Iron Man Infinity War with Resonate. And then utility is what I've been running, like my standard utility setup here for a while, maxed out. Limber, Parry, Stupefy, 1 point in Dexterity. I had 3 points in Dexterity for a little while, thinking that Kabam was going to go through with that change. And then they didn't. I still think they're going to go through with it, but we haven't heard anything official, and at this point, who knows when they're going to change it, if they even change it. Maybe they'll be like, you know what, upon further review, we decided it's not a good change, and we're not going to go through it. I don't know. And then I have a point in Scatter Lens, too. So I'm thinking about dropping 4 points out of Assassin, and if I did, I don't know, I'm leaning towards putting that in Inequity and Resonate, just to reduce incoming damage a bit more. It's kind of tough to actually max out Resonate. Like 1 point is mostly enough, but I wish it extended the duration for the second and third points, just by a second for each point, like 8 seconds on rank 2 and 9 seconds on rank 3, and then I'd feel very happy with maxing it out. But it's tough to justify it. Like, it's an extra 6% damage reduction. Is that more beneficial than having a little bit of extra damage when they're below 18% health? I don't know. It's very close. Like, neither are amazing options for these last couple of points, is what I'm trying to get at. But which one is better? I don't know. B. Daniel sent over $2 saying, okay, going back to her house should be good. Very nice. Good luck, B. Daniels. Good luck. BGY 3 out of 3 in Despair. Despair is awesome, dude. I love Despair. Like, first off, like I was saying, I run Void, so on the buffet nodes, reversing the healing with by reducing the healing with Despair and then taking it to negatives with Petrify is... It's not essential to have it maxed out, but it really helps having it maxed out. And then I also use champions that just have debuffs in general, and even when I'm not using Void, even just reducing the healing that they get through willpower is nice. So like Medusa applying, you know, the armor shatters, armor breaks, armor shatters, and bleeds. Being able to reduce that willpower healing really adds up in the longer fights. And even Stark Spidey is the other champion that I've been using, and even he, with his taunt, will give willpower healing, and just reducing with Despair is nice. Or reducing healing if they have some kind of healing ability, like if they are Cable, let's say, or Magic. Although I typically don't really attack into them when they have Limber up, but... Okay, now she's wondering what I'm listening to, so bye everybody. Alright, later, dude. Alright, let's get back to the arena. ABG, the upcoming Red Skull. Oh, damn it, I forgot to switch out this cord. I don't know why I always look around as if I have one just in reach. I mean, I kind of do, like the box. Where's that box? It's not far away. I think it's like just out of reach, but anyway, I'm not going to change it right now. I got to remember to, after stream though, change out this damn cable. Read last BG? Oh, I read your last one. don't know if you missed it because you were trying not to listen in because you don't want to think it's weird. But I read your messages. Damn it, Cable! What the hell, man? If it gets bad like this, then I will just grab a new one. But stay good. These things are so expensive, man, for how crappy of quality they are, or they seem to be. Cable video? What's in the box? About 12 of these guys. Or I guess like 10 or 11, so they took some of them out already. Anyone else still waiting for the Cable video? You shouldn't be. My wife made it. My wife made the Cable video. He goes pew pew. BG, how do you determine prestige? Like, I know it's your top 4 champs. It's actually top 5 champions. But if you go to a site like Munimat's, what do you go to? Well, there is a spreadsheet. Munimat has a spreadsheet. I'm sure it's linked somewhere on his website. But you could even just type it right into Google, like MCOC Prestige Calculator, and it'll take you to a link. Probably to like a Reddit page or something that has a link to a Google Doc that you could fill out. There's also other ways if you don't want to do the spreadsheet method. There's like Prestige Calculator bots. There's, I think the CHQ thing does it too. Fairly certain of that. I haven't used it, but I'm pretty sure that's included in that app. I like using Munimat's spreadsheet just because sometimes there are changes, and his is always going to be like the most accurate because he's the one that enters in all that data, and everyone else just kind of takes the data from him. Plus, I just like spreadsheets, you know. But yeah, any of those methods will work well enough for you. Oh crap, I was reading this comment, I forgot before my thing went out. ABG, the upcoming Red Skull, Heimdall, and Korg are coming August 2018. Yeah, I heard about that. They announced it. Apparently there was some kind of announcement at San Diego Comic-Con. Hey BG, guess who popped a 4-star rocket today? This guy. Ha, it's terrible because a dupe for Void or Archangel were right next to him. I need one of those small sad violins. Yeah, bummer, dude. Bummer on the miss on those. I'm 100% Act 5 in Labyrinth, and my prestige is only 7,600. It's so trash. My prestige is a little bit. My prestige is right around that number too. Which is, it's the like 7,600 is fine prestige. You're still well above like average for playing this game, but I know what you mean. For completing all of that content, feels like it's not enough, right? Feels like you gotta have at least over 8K. Did Mutamat make the line prestige bot? Oh, maybe he did. I'm not sure. If he's the one who made the line bot, then that should be very accurate as well. He played Sinister Arcade. I've never even heard of Sinister Arcade. Is that Catalyst bundle worth 3,500 units? If it was skill, I would get it. It didn't seem worth it. It seemed a little overpriced. But if you really needed those cosmic catalysts, then I guess that's why it's so expensive. It's because it's not random. You know, you're not getting a random class catalyst. If you're in need of cosmic cats. And if you have a hard time getting tier 4 class catalyst, then it can be worth it in that case. But otherwise, no. Like if you're just looking for a good value pickup on catalysts, it's a little overpriced. Is it worth ranking up for Domino synergy? I don't think so. I don't remember what the synergy there was. I don't think it was anything too special though. Speaking of prestige, I think a good add to the game would be to include the amount of champs affecting it. Lots of 6 stars and rank 5 on people's accounts kind of makes sense. To include rank up options for prestige. Hold on. Speaking of prestige, I think a good add to the game would be to include the amount of champs affecting it. Oh, do you just mean like the game tells you what the prestige is, like on there, like if you're looking at the character or something? Is that what you're talking about? BG, who are you currently hoping to pull from your 5-star crystals? Ideally, I want either just new champions, like any new champions I would be happy with. Don't really care which one I get. You know, of course, the good new champions like Blade and Iceman. You know, champions like that would be ideal, but I don't care all that much who I get. Just any new champion that I could use in the arena, or champions that I already have that adding 26 stones or sig levels would help my prestige or just help make the character stronger. So like Medusa, I would love to pull a Medusa. Even though I already have her and have her awaken and all that, I want to get her up to sig 200. Void would be awesome, even though I used an awakening gem on Void, and it would mean that awakening gem was pretty much wasted. I would still love to have Void. That'd be fantastic. Even Stark Spidey, I don't think he scales all that well prestige-wise, but, you know, it would help increase the prestige a little bit. When you want the prestige bot to show your prestige, you type Muta show. Okay. That probably is made by Mutamat then. So thanks to you, I accidentally didn't watch every other video uploaded by my other subscriptions today. Are you saying because of the streams taking up the subscription box or whatever? When's the best time to use a special when heavy countering Immortal Man? With Void right after the first hit of the heavy? I'm not sure actually myself. I need to practice that. That's one of the things that I need to get better at, is using specials against oh, I said Immortal Man, didn't I? Damn it, I tried to not say Immortal by shortening it to Infinity Man, and then I said Immortal Man. But yeah, Iron Man Infinity War. I need to practice that. I mean, you don't always have to counter heavies with your heavies. It's really only like the last 15% that you have to do that. Unless he has armor ups. Like on node 38, you might have to mostly rely on heavy attacks, but otherwise, you can do like regular 5-hit combos and stuff. My boss got mad at me for playing MCOC on the job, but I think he was more upset I didn't flush. Wait, so you're sleeping on the toilet, you're working on the toilet. Do you live on a toilet? What is that? So your stream is pretty much always the last upload of the day. Base when a new day starts off at that, and since you had a day stream, I didn't even check. Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. Eddie sending over another $2 saying, don't forget BG, that TP5 is calling your name. What are you saying? You trying to recruit me? Is that what you're saying, Eddie? I think I'm good in 4 Loki, but I do appreciate the invite. Wait, Kamala. Yeah, go. Alright, almost done with the 5-star roster. Feels like it's going decently fast tonight. Probably because I got a tweet out that didn't take forever and a day. But Eddie, thank you very much for another $2. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hi BG, if you could design Labyrinth 2, how would you make it? Whew, man, that is a tough question to answer. First off, I would want to add a lot more fights like the Thanos fight that we saw in the monthly event quest for Infinity War. A lot more fights that are like multi-phase like that. Not exactly in that way with like the cutscenes. I feel like those, you know, slow down the combat. Like it's okay to have some fights like that, but I don't really want them all to be filled with cutscenes. But maybe if they can kind of speed those up somehow. Fights like that would be awesome to have. And they don't all need to be multi-phase. There's plenty of good fights in Labyrinth that are not multi-phase. Like Juggernaut is probably my favorite fight in there, where you got to use a heavy attack to get rid of the Unstoppable. That fight's really fun. There's a bunch of good ones like that. I don't know, just something really difficult has a lot of champions in there. Something that would require people to hopefully use different types of champions. You know what I would do? Here's what I would do. I would put those class gates back in there, man. Has anyone noticed that Kabam just completely stopped using all types of class gating in the monthly event quest? We haven't had any kind of class gating in the longest time. Which is fine, you know. I don't really care that they took it out of the monthly event quest, but I would add it into Labyrinth too. I don't think it's fun. Like, maybe it wouldn't be exactly the class gating that we had in the past. Because, I mean, in the past, you could still use whatever champion. But I mean, like, just something to force people to use different class types, you know? Not just taking in a different class type for a synergy. But I would want people to use different class types of champions, so that they're not just going through with just Star-Lord, or just Blade, or just Dark Spidey, or just whatever. Mix it up. Make people think about what they need. But yeah, as far as like the details go, oh man, I don't know. I could sit here for days at a time thinking about how Labyrinth 2.0 should look. Okay, 4.4. I'm done. I'm gonna go back to hating my life, killing Winter Soldier 200 times a day. All right, sounds good. Drop Faith. On Note 38, I do regular 5-hit combos unless 3 or 4 armors. Yeah, you could, yeah. Like, the heavy attacks, because they're multi-hit, they'll actually get rid of the armors, and then you might be able to do, like, the regular 5 hits if their armor count is low enough. But towards the end, it's gotta be, like, all heavies. Sorry, BG, I ran out of space. I was talking about increasing the number of champs affecting prestige. Ah, that's what you're saying. Okay, due to the number of rank 5s and 6 stars increasing quickly. I don't think it's. I think it's good to leave it as just 5 champions, because it would be too difficult for people to catch up. One of the biggest advantages you get for spending a lot of money, or just grinding until you're blind, basically, is just having more champions. If you don't spend and you don't grind all day, your account could still be very powerful. You know, you could still have just as powerful champions, just not going to have as many of the powerful champions. You know, someone who spends a lot, they might have an extra like 3 or 4 rank 4 champions over what somebody who doesn't spend has, kind of thing. So, I mean, it's awesome. Like, that in itself is an advantage. You could have better defenders, you know, more options for attack, just having more fun in general because you got more champions ranked up. So they have that advantage, but it would be too big of a prestige advantage if it was more than 5 champions. I was thinking they could have made Infinity Thanos, just get a different color aura or glow around him at different % health to signify which stone he was under the influence of instead of cutscenes. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think that would work out. I think that fight. I think that fight is perfect for what it was. It just like in the future, doing something like what you suggested, Dicer, would be really good. But for you know, for not really having a fight like that, I mean they had a multi-phase fight in the Collector, but that was like the opposite, where there wasn't enough of an indication of which phase you're in, you know. If they find somewhere in the middle, pretty good. So I had a Lara bar. It wasn't cake, but it was better than nothing. Oh man, is that all you had? I feel bad that you don't have any food. Did you order food, or is it too late to order food? Is it possible that a witch cursed my account to only pull 2 and 3 stars from PHCs? I mean, I can't disprove it, so yeah, it might be possible. Maybe that is what happened. Maybe a witch really hates you and they just cursed your account. Duped Miles to rank 4 for Lion Sword defense. Thoughts, BG? Not the worst defender. Not the best. I don't know. I've kind of been considering that rank up myself, so I don't know. I think occasionally that champion can catch people off guard. And on the right node, like, I think he makes the top 50 is what I'm trying to say. But it's hard to justify feeding Miles Morales 4 tier 2 alphas. It really is. BG, go get cake. That fight was fun as hell. I loved it. Brought a new level of depth to the fight and made you really think strategically, but hated the cutscenes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so what was good about, like I think they balanced it right, like, because they had those cutscenes. I think not having any fights leading up to that fight itself made the cutscenes bearable. If you already had to do like some like grinding to get to that fight, and then you had to sit through the cutscenes and everything, like that would have been much worse. So at least they didn't have anything leading up to it. No, I gotta get up early tomorrow. I gotta get to sleep. Okay. BG, are you gonna start going for new featured 5-star crystals or basics? No, I'm gonna stay at basics. I'm gonna stick to basics and just grind for like a new champion that I want from the arena. I think I'm gonna get screwed if I go for features, basically, and I don't want to get screwed. And none of the champions in there are champions that I could put to immediate use. They said the cutscenes were to help us Dicer as they found the fight too difficult to fight, whereas mechanics just changed suddenly in the middle of fighting him. Okay, I could see that too. I'm sure like a bunch of people would have been fine without having the cutscenes, but yeah, I guess they are making that fight for a very wide range of players. BG, I need to do some phone case shopping. Any good website ideas? I mean, this is my phone case. It's just a sticker. So I think you're asking the wrong person on that one. Make sure you get cake tomorrow. I think I annoyed BG with my chat. No, you didn't. You didn't annoy me with your chat. Not at all. I wish I could be in 2 places at once and go and get my wife some food while being here, but I can't do that. Just changing my masteries a bit to include or attack, and my blade just dropped under 13k. Include what? Who cares about the PI? Pfft. PI don't mean nothing. Hey BG, should I rank 4 Void or Iceman, or should I wait and save that tier 2 alpha for a 3rd rank 5? But I can only level up Ghost Rider or Magic. I mean, it kind of depends on what you're looking to do. So I can't really say. It sounds like you already have a bunch of high-level champions, so at this point, and I don't mean to sound like a dick with what I'm about to say. It's just, it's going to sound like that. I don't think there's any way of avoiding it. At this point, you should be able to tell what you need the most, like Alliance War-wise or whatever other goals you have, because there is no one right answer with what you're asking. I do prefer, I will say this much though, I do prefer getting champions, getting more rank 5 champions over, like if you can have 2 rank 4s or 1 rank 5, then I'd rather just have 1 rank 5 kind of thing. But yeah, if you want to take, like let's say you want to take up that Void to rank 5 eventually, then you know, you got no choice to get them to rank 4 first and use those tier 2 alphas that way. Brian, so with what you described, you wanted Labyrinth 2.0 to be, with the multi-phases and such, would you change their health pool at all? Oh, hell yeah, I would change their health pool, of course. I mean, Labyrinth came out 2 years ago. Their health pools were balanced around, like, being really difficult for what we had 2 years ago. These days, like, Labyrinth is still a challenge, but it's a night and day difference with having a rank 5 5-star champion. Like, it's... Yeah, I would definitely increase their health pool. I would want it to be, like, very very difficult marathon-style fights for people who want to get it done right now with what we currently have access to. And then kind of the same thing that happened with Labyrinth, just over time, as people can get higher-ranking 6-star champions, then, you know, the fights don't feel as long, kind of thing. Just the way it is in Labyrinth, where, you know, a Labyrinth fight with, like, a rank 4 4-star champion, I feel like that's what it was balanced around. It's, like, really long fights a lot of the times, depending on the champions using, unless you're using, like, Star-Lord. They were really long fights. But now, I mean, a fight only takes a minute with a rank 5 5-star, or, like a minute and a half. BG, do you think we're getting compensation rewards for the overheating, even though they fixed it? Yes, I think we're going to get compensation for it. I don't know what it's going to be, but yeah, they say they like to fix the issues first and then figure out what kind of compensation is needed. If I had to guess, I don't know, maybe we'll see something by Friday. We'll see. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they have some really nice compensation by Friday, and then everyone who goes to the meetup on Saturday will be having a good time, because they'll be like, hey, check out these sweet compensation rewards that we could open up at the meetup, you know? Something like that. Does a crocodile, or a chocodile, what is a chocodile, count as Cake BG? I need to know. I don't know what a chocodile is. Is it just a chocolate crocodile? For instance, BG, he had the one phase, if you hit into him with certain buffs up, he had the mesmerize mechanic. Or the one where you'd get bleeds. Now imagine no cutscene and just switched. Well, like, no, I don't mean like switch during your combo, but if there was something else that they did, like let's say he just, like there was an animation where he just like flexed or something like that, and you kind of got blasted back against the wall, and you had like a 1 second stun during his animations, and then like the fight resumed from there. You know, like there's different ways to break up the fight without it going to a cutscene. So something like that. And then like what Dicer said, where, you know, he has an aura that changes colors to signify. Just like help remind people of what phase he's in. Something like that. Like a little aura on his feet. I feel like that would be better. Like, again, it doesn't really matter for that Thanos fight. It's just one fight, or I guess there was 2 fights in there, right? And it was like a special thing. So cutscene, fine. But if they had a bunch of those fights in like a new Labyrinth style event, or even if they just wanted to include fights like that in like a boss rush challenge where they had multi phases, then I'd prefer to see just something faster that doesn't really like take you out of the fight, but you know, is enough. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die to this guy, aren't I? Son of a... I'm dead. Alright, going to bed, BG. Hit 3.2 mil. Gonna have to wake up and finish. Probably hit like 3.8 to 4 before I have to go do my observation hours. Best regards. Alright, Hector, good luck. Oh, oh my god, I didn't die. Oh, now I died. Alright, Hector. Sounds good, dude. Have a good one. BG, if it's only compensation for iPhone people, I'm going to be upset because I feel they will know I switched after the fix. I don't know what they're going to do. Honestly, don't know what they're going to do. Who knows? I just feel fighting Infinity Thanos with like 8 million health is going to make me actually cry. Bring it on is what I say, man. I don't want it to be 8 million of like all just the same fight. That's why I think like phases would be cool. But I don't know, man. I want the content to last. I want it to really last. Chocodile equals chocolate covered Twinkie. Oh, okay. I never heard of that before. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's cake. I guess that's like a chocolate cake because Twinkie is like cake, right? I've never actually had a Twinkie. I know what they are, of course. I know what they look like. I've seen the commercials. I've seen them in vending machines, but I've never actually eaten one myself. I don't think, at least. Is that a lie? I don't think I have. I've eaten like other similar Twinkie type, Twinkie-esque things or whatever, like devil dogs or I don't know, some other, like whatever those things are called. Ho-hos, I think that's a thing, right? BG a robot? Beep beep, boop boop, maybe. I mean, 8 million health sounds like a lot, but have you seen the damage that these new champions are putting out? Like, come on, you got a 6-star champion. You get a 6-star champion to like rank 3 of some of these newer champions that can crit for, you know, God, they're critting for like a rank 5 5-star is already critting for, like, some of these guys can crit for, you know, 30,000-40,000 damage or whatever. I mean, 8 million. How long do you think it would take a rank 5-star Star-Lord to chew through 8 million health if you never get hit? It's not even that bad. You could still get that done in like I don't know how many hits. Oh, I guess it caps out at a 400 hit combo. I forgot about that. It doesn't scale infinitely anymore. So 8 million health with no damage cap. No, there'd probably still be a damage cap. Maybe the damage cap would be higher, though. Like 100 or 150,000 or something. Did this just say he's never had a ing Twinkie? I think so, man. I don't think I have. I'm sorry, everybody. I always ate whenever I wanted like sweets, I always ate candy. Like, I was big on candy, man. Big on candy, man. But yeah, no, I just like candy, you know. That was always my go-to. And even today, I still prefer, like, I guess I don't like candy as much as I used to, but I'd still prefer eating candy over, most of the time, over something like ice cream or cake and stuff like that, you know. Like, I like that stuff too. It's not like that I don't like it, but yeah. Favorite candy, BG, top 5? Ooh, favorite candy. That's really tough, but I'll say some favorites, some personal favorites. The Nerds Bumpy Jelly Bean Eggs, whatever those things are called. That's probably number 1. Shockers. Nerds Rope. Laffy Taffy. Starburst are pretty good. Are they top 5 good? I don't know. Maybe they are. Hard to say. I don't know if they make top 5, but they're really good. Certain types of jelly beans are really good. How did you even grow up, bro? Is it possible to never have a Twinkie? Is that science? What is life? I don't know, man. Like maybe I had one when I was a kid, but I don't remember having any. Love Shockers? Yeah, dude, Shockers are amazing. Like, I don't know if I have pictures of it, but I think my wife went to sleep already. She's got to be up. But just to show you how much that I like candy, like I want to say maybe it was like the first, second, or third birthday of mine that we had, or that I had while we were dating. My wife made me a cake, but it wasn't like a standard cake. Like, it didn't have any of the standard cake materials. It was made out of candy. It was just made straight up out of candy. It was like filled with Nerds It's like it had like Laffy Taffy like wrapped all around it. Had like those like the sour strips in there. With like shockers and all the other stuff in there. I can't remember exactly what was in it, but yeah, I ate the whole damn thing, of course. Starbursts are awesome. I want to make edible clothes from it. Wow. Before Loki beat Omni, we didn't really have a war. It was... They were down a member, and it was the off-season, so... they weren't really trying to have a real war, you know? Which... I mean, kind of goes the same for both sides. Like if we play each other during the season, it's gonna look a lot different. So, yeah, we won't know who which alliance would win that war until we actually play each other in the season. That's what I'm trying to say. Your wife knew that you were weird from the beginning. Oh, absolutely, she knew that I was weird from the beginning. Candy makes my GERD worse, so I don't really eat candy anymore. What is GERD again? Nerds bumpy jelly bean eggs. What the heck, dude? They're really good. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on, I've put them on stream before. They need to sponsor me for these damn things already. And you better not kill me. Stupid Mephisto. Does an off-season point still count towards the season? No, that's why they call it the off-season. You still get rewards, but it's completely separate. Oh, please just die already, Mephisto. All right. Nerds. Bumpy jelly beans. Dude, there might be actual crack in these things. Because I woke up out of a dead sleep. I will never forget this, man. No other candy has done this to me. No other candy has done this to me. I woke up out of a dead sleep. Had a bag of these things. By the way, these things are not good. Laffy Taffy flavored jelly beans. Avoid these. Do not get these. They're not good. They're not worth it. But these things, basically. I woke up out of a dead sleep, and my first instincts were just to open up this bag and eat as many of these things as I possibly could. Like I was like sweating. I just had this feeling like I had to eat these jelly beans. And as soon as I consumed, I don't know, maybe like 15 or 20 or something like that, I just immediately went back to sleep. It was a very weird experience. I wasn't dreaming about candy or anything like that. I felt like I needed them. I don't know what the difference between the blue bag and the purple bag is, or if there's a difference. The ones I always got were they looked like this. This was the bag that I always got though. It was purple and it had like this clear part down here. Sounds like some good drugs, BG? Dude. I've never felt that way before about anything, man. Sounds like you're describing having withdrawals? Maybe, dude. Like it was serious. I was kind of scared of the way it felt, man. Like I've never really done like any drugs. I don't know how it feels. I don't know how it feels to have like a heroin addiction or something, but I imagine it had to feel something like that at least, except more dangerous. Purple bag has crack, blue doesn't. Oh, the crack-free edition is what the blue bag is. Okay. From the twisted mind of Willy Wonka. Dude, that really is, I think that's my favorite candy of all time, though. I think it is. Before those things came out, it was probably Shockers was #1. And then those things came out somewhere in like, I want to say like the late 2000s. Let me see if I could Google that, or maybe that was just the first time I ever had them, but I had never seen them in any stores or anything like that. And I mean, you know, I look for candy. Nerd jelly beans. Candyblog.net. Alright, I'm gonna have to assume this is the first. This is an old ass website. I don't know if I could find an exact date that they started, but this website is 2008. This is the oldest post that I could find in my quick little search here. What? There's a website here called candyaddict.com, and just like the little snippet on oh, let me show you guys. Candyaddict.com. First, if Brian says they are good, then the probability that this is true is ... Dude, they're talking about me right here. Candyaddict.com. I feel like that could definitely be about me. I try not to eat so much. I don't eat that much candy anymore, though. Just back then I did. Ooh, Airheads. Airheads are good. Ziski. But I agree that Laffy Taffy is better than Airheads. Oh, Pixie Bell saying I like Airheads. Yeah, Airheads, they are good, but Laffy Taffy's better. Sugar is food crack? Pretty much. Nerds bumpy jelly beans contain the souls of Oompa Loompas. Well, their souls are delicious. I don't do any drugs, but I had surgery a few years back, and the perks they put me on made me realize how quickly addiction can set in. Pure euphoria. Never developed an addiction, but can see how some do. Yeah, I think a lot of people have that same experience. I could never really take pain meds. Like pretty much like no matter, like, I don't know, even when I got hit by a car and was dealing with all that pain and stuff, like they prescribed stuff for me, but I just never actually got it filled out because I have a hard time just swallowing pills in general, and I'm like, just screw it, I'll just deal with the pain. It's not that bad. Even though there's times where it's very bad. I remember getting my wisdom teeth taken out. That was some real pain right there, man. And like they, you know, I had the whatever shot they give you, so it was like numbed from that. But afterwards, like I couldn't take whatever the prescribed pain meds were. And taking your wisdom teeth out, if you haven't done that, it's painful for a while. The pain lasts a few days. It's not something that goes away once the surgery is complete. No, crap. I was trying to use my special one there. Guess I was just missing the button. Just found Nerd Bumpy Jelly Beans for $4 per pound. About 200 pieces. Okay, for some reason I was thinking a pound was a lot more. That sounds about right, actually. $4 a pound? Yeah, $4 for like a decent sized bag. That sounds about right. Waiting for Kate to pop up with a smiling joke. Oh, man. Love me some Raisinets and Milk Duds. I'm with you on the Raisinets. The Milk Duds, you know, I ate them when they were in, like, my trick-or-treat bag. But, I was never that big on Milk Duds. But Raisinets, I'm down with the Raisinets. Real pain equals kidney stones. I've been lucky enough to not have to suffer through any of that, but I've heard they're really bad. Heard they're really bad. It's good times to let them fool you. Like what, the pain stuff? I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth cut out on a Friday. Had to be at work on Monday. It wasn't bad. I mean, I don't think I was out for, you know, I'm not saying like it was bad that you got to be out for like that long, because yeah, I think I did the same thing. Was like I think I took off on, like, I didn't work Monday through Friday, but basically my Friday, I think I took that day off, had the 4 wisdom teeth taken out, and then yeah, I was just like back to work on my regular day. But for like the first couple of days, it's pretty painful, man. It was definitely painful. It was for me, at least. Real pain is passing a 5mm kidney stone at the age of 16. Threw up everything in me and had to be brought to hospital for morphine and CAT scans when it first hit hard. Damn, dude. At 16, that's really early for a kidney stone, I think. Most people I hear getting kidney stones, they're like, I want to say, like, what, like late 20s and 30s or something like that? To be honest, I'm not even sure. Just going by what other people's experiences and what age they are from when they tell me they get them, at least. Maybe it's not a rare thing. When the stone was passing through into my urinary tract, it sent my body into shock. Never felt anything like it. Damn, dude. Popped 2 Percocets, 2 shots of tequila, and a 6-pack of Bud Light. Had an amazing weekend. Wow. Yeah, well, I didn't do any of that, so maybe that's why it was so painful for me. I mean, I had to miss exams and some family Christmas parties. I was pretty much stuck in bed for a month because I was scared to go out and get a flare-up. Damn, dude. Damn. Kidney stones is worse than giving birth? Really? You think it's worse than that? Oh, man. I learned there are 2 kinds of kidney stones, and the doctor was brutally honest with me and said I'd probably have them both throughout my life. I'm only 17. Damn. Doesn't it have to do with... I thought it had something to do with, like... I don't know if it was just like a... like one of those false things that gets perpetuated. One of those myths that gets perpetuated, but I thought it had something to do with like the calcium in your diet or something like that. I don't really know. I don't know how that stuff works. That's how I treat my kidney stones. Less shots, more beer though. Gotta keep peeing. I guess that helps, right? Going to the bathroom more? Because beer will definitely do that to you. Hi Brian, you've probably missed it, but I just downed Unstoppable Colossus in Labyrinth. Think I'll sleep and take on Vision, Spider-Gwen, Red Clops, and Guillotine tomorrow. Alright. Sounds good, dude. No! Oh, crap, I just switched the wrong team. That Unstoppable Colossus, man, that was always one of the painful spots in Labyrinth for me. BG, my lease is up in a month. You got an extra room for me. I mean... you can sleep in the banana hammock for a day or 2 if you need a spot, Captain. But, extra room? Not unless we set up another crate next to Lola's. But you're welcome to take the hammock for a little bit. Yeah, I slow danced with myself at the country bar and rode the mechanical bull. Wow. That is urban myth. Nothing to do with drinking hard water either. Okay. Why the F has the conversation completely focused on kidney stones? Why is this the only thing we're talking about? I don't know, man. Just kind of happens. You can't control it. But yeah, I never actually had a kidney stone. Otherwise, I probably would have looked into like what the causes may be. I only knew the myths, I guess. There's a lot of types of kidney stones. They want you to catch them in a filter to be tested, but frankly, I'm always too drunk and in pain to give a flying F about their filter. I think I'd probably be the same way. One is dietary and one is kind of hereditary-ish. My family is known for the hereditary-ish ones. And I learned I have some kind of spongy kidney defect where my kidneys produce more calcium. I feel like we're learning a lot today. The banana hammock sounds fantastic. Yeah, dude. You could take a nap there, nap or two. My friend said that she'd rather have her 5 kids than having another kidney stone. Wow, that is some serious stuff right there. What do you think the hardest labyrinth path is? I don't know. People think like, whenever I heard about like the most difficult fights, people usually said like Venompool and Juggernaut. I didn't have such a hard time with those guys though. Agent Venom was the real pain point for me in that place, but I was also fighting him incorrectly. I didn't really know how he worked, and then I wasn't evading his bullets really, like I should be. I think that was my issue at least. I don't know, it's been a while since I did that fight. But like overall hardest path? I don't know. It also probably depends on the champions that you have available. Certain champs are good at taking down certain enemies. Like Spider-Man wasn't bad for me because I had, you know, Gwenpool in there. But Spider-Man can be a real pain for some other people. Didn't even feel passing it. Had to peel through a... had to pee, I'm guessing that is, through a screen funnel to catch it. And haven't tested. It was literally like a little ball of shards of glass. Ah, dude. Ah. Oh, man, I wish I didn't read that last part. Ah. That's painful just thinking about it. Jesus. I'm a nurse. Kidney stones are made of calcium. No one knows why they build up in the kidney. Could be excess, could be structure, could be fairies. Ooh. Those are some nasty fairies if that's what the cause is. Where's Doc 82 when we're talking about removing things from people? Yeah, oh man. Let me tell you guys, Doc knows a thing or two about removing foreign objects from the body. Things that he's shared in the 4Loki chat. ABG, I'm a new MCOC player. How do you time attacks to make it do a medium, light, medium in 5-hit combo? I mean, you could either just do like slow your attack down. Some people go that method and they just literally swipe for a medium, tap 3 times for their light hits, and then another medium for the 5th hit. Or you could do the approach that I do, which I'm sure many people do also, is I just kind of mash the screen. Like I'll do my, you know, like I'll swipe to do the 5 or to do the medium attack, and then I'll just mash it until I count out 3 light attacks, and then I do a medium. You get really, really good at counting to 5 when you play this game. Like, as a community, we can count to 5 better than anyone in the entire world, I feel. Because it just happens subliminally at this point. I'm going to need to get the rest of my milestones, but I got deathmatched on my last matchup of my last round. I lost my streak. Give up or start over. Ah, that's rough, dude. On the final day of Arena? I mean, I want to tell you to start over, but I might give up if it's the last day. I don't know, man. If you really need them milestones, then you got to start over. BG, we know you can't count, and that's why you don't like Voodoo or Ghost Rider. That's... There's some truth to that, yeah. BG, what time is the meetup on Saturday? Is there a flyer somewhere? There's like a on my Twitter. It's like pinned to the top. I think there's a link to Is there a link to the Facebook page on there? I'm not sure. But anyway, it starts at 6 o'clock. It goes from 6 o'clock until 11:30 because that's the time that GameWorks closes, I think. So, yeah. I got mine when I worked at Pepsi. Coincidence? Ooh. Maybe not a coincidence. Wait, so you guys count when you tap the screen? I mean, like, not counting where... Like, not actually counting, but, you know, kind of? I don't know how to describe it. There's no way I'd be counting and talking to you guys at the same time, but, like, I can see the 3 hits happening, you know? Or feel them out if I'm not looking. It's so true. I count to 5 without even realizing I'm doing most of the time. It's the fights when you have to switch up the combo attack that mess me up. Sentinel was a struggle at first. Yeah. There's a lot of fights, too, where you only do 4 hits. Or just a lot of situations where you only do 4 hits. Like to evade certain specials or intercepting. So it's not only 5, but yeah. Actually perfected mashing to the screen where I mash the screen for about 8 hits, but doing a 5-hit combo. Asked me how, and I couldn't explain it, but somehow, some way, 8 equals 5. Okay. Got it. Feel the cadence? Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. It's more of a feeling than a counting. Did you ever spend money on the game? No, I have not. Can you play with your eyes closed? I've gotten really good at playing when I'm falling asleep. Yeah, I could play with my eyes closed. I could play with my eyes closed. I could play with other parts of my body. We can do a quick head match real quick if you want to see. Oh, that did not. I did not mean to throw a heavy attack right there. I mean, this is kind of cheating because I could see it on my computer screen, but I could do it with my nose without looking at the computer screen. I feel like giving up, though. I don't have it in me right now, but I've done it in the past. I think Darky Dave has a phrase for it. Intuitive touch. That's a good way of putting it. Also, the name of my first at-home video of sensualities. Wow. Yeah, you're still watching the game while doing it? Yeah, so I'm still watching the game while doing that, but, like, I could just do with my nose. I mean, I'm still you know, like, I could see it, the screen, just because it's right in close, you know, right in front of my nose here. That's where my eyes are, but... anyway. You can also just watch the combo counter. That's helpful. Yeah, I guess you could do that too. I'm curious how you figured that out. How did you get to that point? I don't know. It probably happened on a stream, like playing with my nose, because I would have no reason to do that otherwise. I did figure out other ways to like play this game just naturally on my own though. Like I'm almost always playing with one hand, unless I'm doing like some serious content. But playing arena or going through the monthly event quest, that's always done with one hand for the most part. And that's just because I'm normally doing something else while I'm playing. Like right now, you know, the other hand is on the mouse, so I can scroll up and down and chat. Or I'll play while I'm eating or something like that. You can tell the arena grinders. I mean, I do think that is something that comes from grinding arenas, is getting comfortable playing one-handed. I feel like it's a necessity, man. Hey BD, sorry for the repeat question. 4-star duped Void to rank 5 or unduped Quake. Have her 4-star maxed already. MODOK or Gulk to rank 3. I'd just go the Void personally. It's Kind of situational, depends on what you need, but, you know, Void is my recommendation if you aren't in need of something real specific at this point. Void, he's just so useful for a lot of things. That reverse healing, even though he's only a 4-star, the reverse healing will do a lot for you. If you're not in need of it though, you could rank up like MODOK to put him on defense, or even Gulk is not that bad on defense. So yeah, it does depend on what you need still. Why do I have to be allergic to dogs, but love them so much? I have a painful cycle of seeing a dog, petting it, and then sneezing to a broken rib. Help me. Oh, that sounds pretty bad, dude. Alright, come on, Jugs. Get the hell out of my face. He's gonna... No, of course he got to a special 3. Brian has also played with his other finger once on stream. Wow. BG, what synergies need to get with Blade, Sparky, and Starlord, all rank 4 5-stars to get extended timer? You gotta get them to 2,000 attack with synergies. Their base attack, you gotta get it up to 2,000 with only their synergies. I think Blade and Stark Spidey, I think they only need 1 attack. I think Starlord, like 1 attack synergy. I think Starlord needs... Is it 3? I don't know. But you could figure it out that way. By seeing what's needed to get them up to 2K. BG can play while holding his phone upside down behind his back, using reflection bouncing from the floor to a chandelier off his shiny noggin, into a mirror, and back to his eyes. Skills. Yep. I've never asked Jugs to get out of my face. Well, you know, sometimes they're annoying. Play with one hand so the other hand can do something else. PG, July 2018. Dude, for real though, man. You gotta be doing something else. It's the only way. BG, how much did you put up for 3-star Ghost last arena? I think it was 1.3. Or like right below 1.3. Have you acquired Ghost yet? Only the 3-star. That's the only one I'm going for. I don't... I mean, it'd be nice to have the 4 and 5-star, but I don't have that big of a need to where I'm gonna go out of the way and spend that time grinding for him. Usually got my 3rd rank 4 today. Corvus, nice, Amir. Feel good, and my first 6-star comes in a weekish. Very nice, dude. That is awesome. Corvus seems to be the big talk of the town right now in this game. A lot of people are on the Corvus hype train. Sure, BG has those skills, but you know what he doesn't have? Not dying to Agent Venom in Labyrinth. Hey, just because you have to take like 20 shots that day, alright? Don't be talking trash, Dysentery Joe. BG, I rank 5, Agent Venom or Hulk. I don't know if I'd rank 5 either of those champs, man, to be honest. Rank 5, Agent Venom or Hulk? Neither are that great. I would save those rank up resources for someone else, unless you were overflowing and just didn't care. You just had extra resources to burn. But I'd prefer to rank up a different champ myself, even if I had to wait a little bit. Please die from this. Please die. No. Just die. Oh, thank you. Phew. Stark farming is fun. I can look away and just trust that I'll evade. Or not need to get my combo back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that much fun farming Winter Soldier with Stark. Having to like build up the poise charges. It's not that bad, but I don't know. It's still pretty good, I guess. What can I say, man? I'm picky when it comes to farming. Lately, I've been enjoying. I mean, I haven't had to farm potions, but the last time I like went through Realm of Legends, I had the most fun with Hyperion actually. Just because they don't have their special 3, so you can get them like stun locked and get a whole mess of Furies up real quick. That's probably my favorite way. BG just got done. Yeah, it was quick. Don't judge me. It's all it's I'm proud of. Alright, P. Daniels. Sounds good, dude. Oh, man. You're talking about 20 minutes of nice conversation, right? Keeping the stream as family friendly as possible. I did 1.6 mil last round. It was only top 1K. Yeah, that's sounds about right. I think there's bots that inflate the top rankings in that arena sometimes. That hopefully Kabam will be banning. My Stark is rank 5-star though, Brian, so 64 hits. That is pretty damn good. I mean, pretty much any rank 5-star is gonna be a beast in there. Or not any, I shouldn't say that, but any DPS, any high DPS one. Yeah, 64 hits is quite nice. I imagine when those L2 crits roll in, that takes off a good chunk of Winter Soldier's health right there. Whoa, WDF, my arena teams are all wonky because my mastery shift. I ain't cool with this. Yup, that will happen. I was prepared for that amount of shots, just not during one fight. However, as Asian Dude Hangover says, but did you die? And I didn't, so thanks for the nap. No problem, man. Who the heck farms potions? Everybody. BG, later today I'm going to upload my first video of Asphalt 9 Legends. It's a racing game, just got released yesterday. Okay. Sounds cool, man. I haven't heard of that one, but sounds cool. Shall I rank 5 Gladiator Hulk? As a 4-star or as a 5-star? As a 4-star, not a bad option. As a 5-star, I don't know if it would be worth it. I don't have a ton of experience with that champion though, so maybe he's worth it even as a 5-star, but I wouldn't personally do it as a 5-star. ABG, what's the secret to beating Ghost in Master Mode events? I have Archangel duped, Magic, Quake, Crossbones duped, Dakak. I don't think there really is too much of a secret to fighting Ghost. If you can dodge her abilities, which they're fairly easy to dodge if you just like learn her animations, I think it's just a straight up fight, you know? Parries and evading her specials, and then it's attacking at the end of her special animations, and that's pretty much it. Unless there's something I'm not thinking of. Like, the big thing about her is that you don't want to have too much time in between your attacks, otherwise she gets a whole lot of buffs, but it's not, you know, just don't do that, pretty much. I have 2.5 5-star crystals for the meetup. If I do my first path of 5.4.6, I will have 4. I need to farm pots and get void tomorrow. Damn it. I mean, that'd be awesome, but don't go too crazy getting those crystals. It would be awesome to have more at the meetup for sure. But yeah, make sure you can get that void. BG, how many points will I need for top 11, 25% arena in the 4-star basic to get those 500 4-star shards? Normally I think it's around 1.6. You can go a little bit higher if you want to be safe. I like the stream because you didn't get hit by Old Man Logan's Heavy. Top 3 hardest things to counter in the game. You're right, it's pretty hard to counter it. Crap, wait a minute, why am I still in this arena? I just realized I wanted to go to a different arena at this point. Damn it. Like, I'm going to use my 5-stars in this arena in the morning when they refresh. And that'll get me to over 6 million and get me my 1,000 5-star shards. I did not need to... I still have to do the other arenas. The basic and get my milestones there and everything. Oh well. Use it. Use it. Thank you, Hyperion. I have Buffet, Bane, Vigor, and Bleed Poison paths left for 5.4.6. Not having any issues so far. 550 Deuce cuts Ultron down nicely. Oh yeah, dude. Medusa crushes that Ultron. Absolutely crushes. What are your thoughts to combat Iron Man Infinity War on Node 42? Node has Arc Overload and 50% recovery and 66% armor. No Void or Hyperion. Well, who do you have? Because those are probably the best counters. I don't know who you got, though. I mean, on 42, I think that's the final... I'm pretty sure that's the final node in my path, which... Because there's not any kind of armor ups on the champion, you could just, like, bait heavies and then attack normally, for the most part. So probably any high DPS champ would do, but then again, it has crit resistance when you get those armor ups, so maybe that wouldn't work out that well. Any type of heal block champions that you might have would do pretty well. But yeah, of course, like Void would be ideal. Hyperion would be great. Corvus would be fantastic. It is right before boss end of 7. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, it really depends on who you have. I don't know who you have for options. What's the talk of Realm of Legends Winter Soldier farming? Sorry, I don't know what it is. Just farming potions. You can get an infinite amount of potions that way, basically. It just takes a lot of time. But if you have high level champions, you know, you can kill, even with like a 550 Archangel. When I had Suicides on, I was able to kill that dude very consistently in like a minute and 45 seconds or something like that. Like average. Sometimes the fights were even faster than that. And it's just a good way to get a lot of potions. Damn, we need to get to this Void. Left side be slacking. Yeah, just a good way to get potions, that's all. Friends out of wine. Drinking get together tonight was promised free wine, but passed because last time I drank it did AQ. Ended up on the wrong path with the wrong champs and lost 3 champs. Woke up hungover and sad. Damn. Alright, let me pay attention to this fight. This is Black Widow, and this is the nastiest fight of my entire path right here. Stun immunity and mirror image. And Black Widow, and I don't have evade counters. Let's just hope I don't get 3%ed. Huh. Kinda need to get some healing, but she's just gonna recover too if I heal. Don't evade, don't evade, don't evade. Thank you. Go for one more heavy. And then unleash my L3. Whatever, yeah. It's good enough. I was hoping to get more than 2 Furies, but that will do, actually. That will do. If she doesn't evade this L1, she dead. She dead. I did mod work? You did mod work? What? You actually did mod work. Drop faith. I'm impressed. You don't know why Jay sent FNA to my path. Would have finished it at normal time as usual. If we went left, we'd be through section 2 already. Yeah, I'm not too sure why either, I guess. But I think this person is asleep. I don't know their sleep schedule, but I think they're asleep at the moment. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Mo Battleships is not sitting on energy I don't think JK is sitting on energy either, so it's gonna be a little bit. It just makes it's not bad for getting through section 2, but it makes staying up to finish section 3 a pain. Because I like to clear my part of section 3 before I go to sleep. But I'm probably gonna be up late tonight anyway. What's up, Cat Reflexes? What up, dude? Alright. Kind of stuck in a point. I'm just gonna dump my regular questing energy. Dude, alright. This is the first time that I did the class daily quest in a long time. I didn't know that you also got the PIM canisters from these things. I had no idea. I might have done them a little bit more had that been the case, but well, whatever. Not that big a deal. I'll be going to sleep before I get through section 3. Okay. That's no problem. I think I'm going to be up pretty late, so I'll clear out the middle section. No potions, really. Let's take the right path, I guess. You know, some people have hand slappers to stop them eating. Wait, do they? I think I need one to make me stop arena. I went to 4.5 million for Void first round. I mean, that's... I don't think that's a bad thing. I would have done the same thing myself. I might need one of those hand slappers to stop me from eating, though, because I definitely eat too much. It's probably what I'm going to do as soon as I stop streaming. I'll probably grab some food. And then get back to work. And I mean, I guess I'll probably only eat one more time tonight, so it's not that bad, right? There are definitely some nights, though, where I eat just, like, non-stop. I think eating distracts me more than anything. Like, that's the worst part about it is I'll get some food and, you know, just realize, like, 30 minutes of my life is gone where I was just eating and not really getting the stuff done that I want to get done. Pisses me off, man. Wasting all that time. A 4-star rank 5 AA or 5-star rank 4 Sparky is faster on Winter Soldier. Probably about the same. Probably about the same speed. Probably faster if you have suicides with Archangel. And if you're not running suicides, then it's probably faster with Stark Spidey. If I had to guess. Hard to say, though. Archangel's super fast against that guy. Because, like, if you're good with timing out the stuns that you get off the neurotoxins, you can keep Winter Soldier stunned for a good portion of the fight. And you're not sitting through his animations of like his special 1 and special 2 nearly as much as you would with other champions. And that alone saves a lot of time, actually. Hobbit Cat sending over $2. Sorry, I got like a hair in my mouth. What the heck, man? Hobbit Cat sent over $2 saying, "In the name of Hobbit." Well, thank you, Cat and Hobbit, I guess. Cat and Hobbit Crom, are you two together right now? Is that what that is? Reunited, and it feels so. Hobbit Cat. BG, you shouldn't eat this late. Yeah, I know, but I like it, man. I know I shouldn't be eating this late, but it's good. I can't help myself. BG, is it worth unlocking willpower mastery? I have a video titled "Is Willpower Worth It in 2018?" I think that's the title of it. If you search my channel for that, it will tell you my thoughts on willpower. In short, yes, I think it's worth it. But for proof of why I think it's worth it, you might want to check out that video. BG, did you see the rank 5 ghost video that took Winter Soldier down in 34 hits? Yeah, that was, that's Panaman Pete. That's Panaman Pete that is often in here that I'm going to be hanging out with on Saturday. I feel like BG is intentionally ignoring my question. Nah, man, there's just like 266 people in here right now. I don't ignore anybody. It's just, there's only so much that I could read and answer. Let me see, where's your question at? Hey, BG, might be a ridiculous question, but you think we should get compensation for the delayed rewards of Alliance Wars Season 3? No, I don't think we need any compensation for that. I mean, I'm not going to turn it down if they were like, here's free stuff, but no. The only thing that I think maybe they should do, but even this is kind of subjective, is maybe if they shorten this season. But then, I mean, you have to have a certain amount of wars in the season. It's already going to be pretty short. So, yeah, no, forget that. I mean, if the war is going to be... Season's what, 4 weeks? I mean, how do you shorten that? If you shorten that, then you can get screwed to just like fighting. You get some bad matchups due to RNG. Fight some higher level alliances. Whereas it would have evened out more if the season was like its normal length or something. I don't know. We should get compensation for the overheating issue that they just fixed. Yeah, they're gonna do that. They already said, but BG, do you have 5-star Punisher? I do have 5-star Punisher. Yep, I got me 5-star Punisher. I got super lucky. Got him relatively early on after he was added to the game. I only opened up maybe, I don't know, like something like 4 million battle chips before I got him, which is super lucky for the low drop rate that he has. Maybe it's a little bit higher than that, I don't know. BG, I thought that Kabam had love for us when they added the extra tier 4 basic. Then they said they're going to remove it. Honestly, they need to keep it at 3. I mean, they already added an extra one. Like they just bumped it up from 1 to 2. I wouldn't be complaining, but I think for the people who don't grind that arena, maybe it would create too big of a gap between players that do grind it and players that don't. But of course, I grind it every time, so sure, I'll take an extra one, but I don't think we need it either. Night BG, Night Heisenberg. I can't keep track of how many compensations are going on right now. Honestly, I don't even care if there is any or not. Yeah, I agree. I don't care all that much. I mean, I do think that there should be some, but like if there wasn't, I also wouldn't be like knocking on their door with a pitchfork or something, you know. I mean, ideally the game would just work though, and there wouldn't even, you know, ideally the game would just work and there wouldn't be any issues ever. So like it's good that they do the compensation, but people do go overboard with wanting compensation for every little thing. 2 tier 4 basics are fine in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Dude, that's such a nice change just as it is. Like, my catalyst stash has been in a really good place ever since they made those changes. You know, getting extra tier 1 alphas and tier 4 basics now. I feel like you know, I'm finally not just like struggling to get any of them. The extra glory that they added to the glory store was really nice too, because now I could buy like more than 1 potion a day. All these changes that they did recently, aside from like the obvious bugs of like the heat issue and the crashes and stuff like that, you're like, yeah, of course that sucks. But aside from that, like the actual changes that they made to the game have all been fantastic. Well, I mean, I guess they were going to remove diversity, which wasn't going to be good, but, you know, they switched that back. I struggle to get them. I'm rank 2ing all my 5s for arena seasons. Or for arena reasons. I was like, arena seasons? Whoa, what is that? But, no, I mean, of course, like, I don't have all of my 5 stars at rank 2 right now either. So, yeah, I don't have, like, an unlimited supply. But, still, it's much better than it used to be. Getting 3 tier 1 alpha. Like, they also added tier 1 alpha to Summoner Advancement, I think, right? There wasn't, I don't think there was tier 1 alpha in there before, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, with battle chips. I just choked a little bit. Arena seasons kill me now. Yeah, dude. Yo, BG, how do you get Grandmaster shards? You have to be uncollected, and then they come through a calendar. A login calendar for Grandmaster crystals. You're watching it. Brian will hit all the milestones in all the events. I don't come close to hitting all the milestones in all the events. I don't know if you just saw my arena rounds, but I'm in the morning. I'm gonna get to 6 million in the 5-star featured, and I'm gonna try to get the milestones, all the milestones in the 4-star basic. But I did like next to nothing in all the other arenas. I did like 2 or 3 matches in the other arenas. I wish I can get all the milestones, but yeah, man, it's not easy to do that consistently. Before they added the 5-star featured arena, it wasn't that difficult, and when I was running Suicide Masteries, it would only take me like, you know, 2 hours a day to get all that done or something. Actually, I think it was 8 hours. I think it was 8 hours spread across the 3 days when I did the milestone math video, and I broke down how much time it would get. But yeah, now that they added the 5-star featured, it's freaking tough, man. It's freaking tough. But anywho, I'm out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow, my normal time. No daytime stream tomorrow, just normal time stream. Thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. Thank you very much to Cody for sending over 10 bucks, along with the other people that sent over a little something. It is always appreciated. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good luck if you're grinding for Void or Ghost or whatever you're doing. Good night.